Good evening, everyone. This is Meg at Chasing Retro. As promised, I am here to share with you the giveaway mini journal that I am going to be blessing one of you with at the end of the contest. This is a journal that I will be giving away. I'm so excited to be able to give this one away because this is the first journal that I've ever made with a mini cereal box. You know, the little boxes that you get when you go on vacation, you know, the little sampler boxes. My mom and dad used to get them all the time when we had when we went on vacation. If you hear some scratching, it's because my kitty cat wants to be in here with me. But this is actually a Frosted Flakes box, and it is 3 signatures, and it measures about 4.5 inches tall, and I want to say 2.5 inches wide. It is just the sweetest little journal. It is fabric covered completely. And then on the front, I have a beautiful little pair of bluebirds that have been Mod Podged and then sewn down to some cardstock. And then I tore around that and then adhered the entire thing to the cover with some eyelet lace and then some little yellow, I don't know what they are, posies maybe? Little yellow bits of yellow posy trim. And then I've added some eyelets and then some mauve rose pink sari silk. And then the signatures are sewn in with a very, very light butter colored wax thread. So without further ado, let's look inside. Oh, I did name this journal. It is named Signs of Spring. I wanted it to be a little hint at the beautiful season that we have to look forward to next, but also a little bit of a throw, a little bit of a salute to February. So there's a lot of pink in here. Okay, so the inside is lined with cardstock, and then I have a little teeny pocket here. It is so fun, by the way, making little tiny tags and pockets. I think I might be addicted to this kind of journal now. And I just have a little tiny tag you can write on the front or the back because they're both cute. And then I have a little tiny envelope here and a little tiny tag with a Tim Holtz girl with journaling space on the back. If y'all hear my family, they're playing video games with some company we have over, so it's getting kind of rowdy in there. The front of each of the 3 signatures is cardstock, and so this one has a gold foil on the back. Here's a little page from a science book about a flower. And I took a index card divider and folded it in half, and I used the S for spring. I got this idea from Nellie and Ruth Designs, by the way. She made a little journal like this and used those, and I thought that was brilliant. This is just a piece of scrapbook paper. And right here I've stamped a little, I believe that's a marigold. And then a little sheet of scrapbook paper with a trimmed edge. And a sheet of vellum that I've printed on. And here's a music page and then some vintage calico fabric that I sewed on the edge. Some Kool-Aid dyed paper, scrapbook paper. This is just a little fussy cut image of a topiary. Graph paper. This is a map from a very, very, very old atlas that I had. I think it's a youth or a children's atlas, but it is just beautiful. And there's some information in this atlas about transportation as well, so that's why there's pictures of trains and buses. And I think the person who had this atlas actually is the one who highlighted these country names. And then a little bunny stamped here. Something good is about to happen. So I thought this would be the perfect little notebook to bring with you to jot down lists in, or things that make you happy, like maybe a springtime gratitude journal. It's just so adorable. Here is a little piece of paper in a little tuck spot. Just another space to write down something. That's the first signature. I have a butterfly here as a tuck spot, and we have a little ticket with a bee. I think that's a bee. And then a little tea card. I got this in Happy Mail from a sweet subscriber. She was very, very sweet. I think her name is Nat. She was very sweet to send me some beautiful tea cards. This is a piece of scrapbook paper. I got it in an estate sale. Here's an Australian stamp. And this is a piece of vellum. It's kind of hard to see, but I stamped some grass on the bottom of it, and it's all the way to the other side. Scrapbook paper, and then clipped here we have a little typed recipe and a little coupon for sugar. Notebook paper, Better Homes and Gardens binder sheet, another vintage fabric. Isn't that beautiful, the tulips? I found that fabric just last week. Here's some wallpaper. And then clipped to this, I got this as Happy Mail from Angela. Thank you, Angela. It's Kool-Aid dyed Rolodex card. Super fun. And here's the dictionary page that I've stamped some. I think this is, it looks kind of like Creeping Jenny. I don't know if that's what it is, but. And then in the middle, we have a Yahtzee scorecard. And then a beautiful little sheer sticker. A little pocket with a very narrow tag with some sari silk at the top. This is some of that trim that I just found at Hobby Lobby. I cut one of the chicks apart and put him standing on top of the rickrack. That is just, I just want to scream. It's so cute. Adorable. This is a playing card that I just got in Happy Mail just this week. And this is a little embellished paper clip that I made a long time ago when I first started junk journaling. This is a little bunny, of course, fussy cut from a children's book. And here's another bunny. Vellum again. I tried to put vellum in all three signatures. This is some homemade alcohol ink spray that I sprayed on paper. Wallpaper. This is one of my favorite patterns. And then here I just did a little fussy cut flower with some book page behind it. Here's another index card divider. This is from a children's reader. Oops. This is a digital. It looks like I made that, but I did not. It's a digital. Isn't it pretty? And then I have the punched edge. And this is a digital of a sewing pattern. Beautiful watercolor type scrapbook paper. And I stamped a butterfly. This is a recipe for angel cake. Here's some pink paisley material. Just a cute little punched sheet of mint paper. This is from a child's book about magic tricks and party stunts or something like that, and it was how to make shadow puppets. This is an envelope in the center of the signature, and I folded it backwards on one side. I folded it backwards, and then on one side I created a little secret pocket under here, and I just have a little sheet of paper with some added trim. And then on the other side, I folded it and then sewed to make a little side pocket, and I tucked a, I believe this is a Denison seal, so you can put it wherever you'd like, a little carnation. And then, of course, we have the envelope pocket as well with a little fussy cut flower and a Bible verse. More room for journaling. That cherry fluff frosting makes me hungry every time I read that title. Here's a little New Zealand stamp with a rose. I do not remember where I saw this, but I got this idea just this week on how to turn one of these coin wrappers into a little secret envelope type journaling card tuck spot. Isn't that so creative? I will be doing that with the rest of my coin wrappers. I like to slide this up so you can see that lace at the top of the journal. And then we have a little corner pocket at the end with a sale tag and a little brad there. And that's it. So the contest starts tonight when this video posts, and it will run for a whole week. It will run until next Sunday. Let me show you the date. I just wrote it down. It will run until next Sunday, February 18th at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'll pick the winner on Monday, the 19th. I hope I have these dates right. A week from tomorrow, I will pick the winner and I will let you know on my channel. Actually, there are going to be 2 winners, and let me explain. I have so many of you that are living in the US that follow me and subscribe, and so the actual journal will go to one of my US subscribers. Unfortunately, I wish I could, but I cannot afford to send this internationally. But that doesn't leave my international subscribers out. If you are one of my international subscribers, you will win a copy of each of the digitals that I have in my shop. I will email them directly to you to use in your junk journaling. I hope that's fair. I really wish I could afford to just send all of you a journal in the mail, but this is the best that I can do. And so here's how you enter, and there are several ways to enter. I'm going to do it the old-fashioned pen and paper, drawing by hand method. But for every one of these things you do, you get an extra, your name thrown into the box an extra time. For once having your name in the drawing, just leave me a comment telling me you want a chance to win and whether you are in the US or outside the US. And for everyone international or US, there are 3 more bonus entries you can have. Follow or favorite my Etsy shop and tell me that you've done so. That's a separate comment. In another separate comment, follow me on Instagram and tell me your username so I can also follow you. And then lastly, I have a Chasing Retro Facebook page. I don't post to it super often, but I do post from time to time to that Facebook page. And so if you're on Facebook, if you would like to like my page, I'll put the link below. Then you may have an extra entry into the drawing. So I hope I've covered all the bases, and I hope that you guys are excited to win this adorable journal. You better bet that I'll be making more of these, and I'll be putting some in my shop because they are just, not only are they so cute, they're so fun to make. I mean, literally, I kept telling my family, this is just so fun. Not that journaling in general isn't fun, but I think anything miniature is just, it just has a more fun factor to it. So I'm excited to share this with you guys. Again, it's called Signs of Spring, and I hope it gives you guys a little glimpse of spring on its way. So thank you for watching again. Thank you for helping me bridge the way to 1,000 subscribers. I still cannot believe it. I'm excited for the video ideas that I have to share with you coming up, and I love going back and forth with you in comments, answering your questions, getting creatively inspired by all of you as well. So I hope all of you have a wonderful weekend, and I will talk to you again very soon. Bye-bye.